Welcome back to the Barbados Rally2 Championship, proudly sponsored by CIBC Caribbean and Ace H&B Hardware and Lumber. We're back for round 3 at the iconic King of the Hill event, a high-octane showdown that sets the stage for the adrenaline-packed BCIC Rally Barbados. Today we return to the thrilling 4-kilometre stretch between Palmers and Colleton, where precision meets passion on every turn. The stakes are unprecedented. Starting at 11 AM, drivers will face 4 timed runs, pushing themselves and their vehicles to the limit. Every second counts, not just for victory today, but for positioning in the upcoming Rally Barbados. As these competitors tackle each run, their performance here could significantly influence their seed in the flagship event. In today's clash, the spotlight is on the FIA R5 class, the elite of the elite. And while we celebrate the entire class, our focus remains with the Barbados Rally2 Championship teams. Join us as we delve into the action where both seasoned and emerging champions compete. Hold tight, the battle for supremacy begins now. Welcome to King of the Hill. At the helm of their recently acquired Ford Fiesta Rally2, wrapped strikingly in the American flag, USA's George Sherman and co-driver Scott Pinheiro from Trinidad and Tobago drew considerable attention at the King of the Hill event. The pair faced challenging conditions from the start, with rain creating standing water on the course, complicating the driving conditions with slippery surfaces and limited visibility. Despite these obstacles, Sherman adopted a cautious yet strategic approach, focusing on acclimating to his new vehicle under competitive conditions. This careful strategy paid off as the day progressed. By the 4th run, Sherman clocked a time of 2 minutes 30 seconds, .71, shaving off a significant 6 seconds from his initial run, highlighting his quick adaptation and improving synergy with the car. Their performance placed them 12th overall in the FIA R5 class and 10th in the Barbados Rally2 Championship, demonstrating a commendable start in their new setup and a promising outlook for future rallying.
Let's shift our focus over to Adam Malalu, who found decent pace on his first run through the tricky stage. Despite the challenging conditions, he was pleasantly surprised by the grip levels, although he quickly realized that the wet tires might not have been the best choice since most of the stage was dry. Adam clocked in a solid time of 2 minutes 24.26. However, his day took an unfortunate turn on the second run. Just about a kilometre in, Adam carried too much speed into a quick right-hander, causing his car to drift wide and collide with a wall. A disappointing end, but his crew is gearing up for a busy week to repair the car ahead of BCIC Rally Barbados.
Andrew Malalu alongside his co-driver Jeff Goddard competed in their Ford Fiesta R5 with a mix of cautious strategy and resilience. Anticipating the wet conditions of the stage, Malalu started the first run on wet tyres, a cautious choice given the rain-soaked course. However, the day brought challenges beyond the weather. Malalu's second run was compromised by an unfortunate incident involving his son Adam, whose crash disrupted the flow of the event. This put added pressure on Andrew to perform in the remaining runs. Rallying his focus and experience, he delivered his best time during the 4th and final run, clocking in at 2:19.17. This impressive time secured him the 10th position in the FIA R5 class and 8th overall in the Barbados Rally2 Championship, a testament to his ability to overcome adversity and perform under pressure.
Jamaica's Kyle Gregg, co-driven by Barbadian Ori Hunt, entered the King of the Hill with tempered expectations but showed no fear of the weather challenges. Setting the fastest time in the group with a blistering 2:19.14 on his first pass, he remarked that slicks were definitely the right tyre choice. Kyle was ready to push even harder on the next run. Tragically, Kyle fell victim to the same series of corners where Adam Malalu had his incident. This time, the outcome was more severe. Kyle's car lost control in the fast right-hander, clipped a wall and flipped onto its roof and slid down the road, only stopping after colliding with Adam's parked car. A heartbreaking end for a true crowd favourite.
Paul Horton from Turks and Caicos teamed up with his experienced British co-driver Matt Edwards in their Citroën C3 Rally2 for a tactful rally at the King of the Hill event. Given the challenging wet conditions, Horton aimed for a cautious start, prioritizing a nice and steady approach to gradually familiarizing themselves with the evolving stage conditions. Their strategy set the stage for an intense day-long competition with Roger Hill and other mid-pack drivers. Horton showcased his growing confidence and skill, narrowly outperforming Hill in the second run by a mere second, highlighting the close rivalry. Despite Hill's improvements in the latter half of the day, Horton maintained a strong pace. Ultimately, Horton's best effort came in the fourth round with a time of 2:18.51. Although this wasn't enough to surpass Hill, it secured him a commendable 8th place in the FIA R5 class and 5th in the Barbados Rally2 Championship.
Known for their consistency, Roger Hill, co-driven by Graham Gittins in their Skoda Fabia R5, had a cautious start to this year's King of the Hill, noting that while dry tyres were the right choice, some wet sections of the stage posed a challenge. Roger found his rhythm by stage 2, posting a time of 2:19.70. With consistent performances, he locked horns with Logan Watson and Paul Horton. By the end of the final run, Roger clocked the fastest time of the day of 2:17.27, just enough to edge out Horton, but falling short of overtaking Logan. Roger wrapped up the day 7th in the FIA R5 group and 4th in the championship round, living up to his reputation as Mr. Consistency.
50, right 5 on crest, keep in, downhill.
Logan Watson was paired up with co-driver Craig Yearwood and faced his first significant wet weather challenge in the new Skoda Fabia Rally2. Logan approached the sprint with a relaxed mindset, viewing his position as a newcomer to the championship as an advantage, allowing him to focus on learning rather than on immediate results. His plan for the day was clear: no major risks, and use the event to understand the car's response in wet conditions. Despite making significant changes to his car, including a new turbo and a different brake pad compound to boost his confidence, Logan's first run highlighted the unpredictability of this sport. His slick tyres struggled with standing water on the last corner, causing the car to push wide and nearly veer off the stage. This incident forced him to reverse, costing him valuable seconds. His comeback in the second run was aggressive, but resulted in wiping out a chicane and damaging his front fender. However, Logan's resilience shone through in subsequent stages, particularly in Run 4. He delivered an astounding time of 2:15.82, stunning his competitors and significantly impacting the standings. This exceptional performance brought him within less than a second of winning the Rally2 Championship event, showcasing his potential and skill. Logan concluded the event 6th in the FIA R5 class and achieved an impressive 3rd place in the Barbados Rally2 Championship, marking his first podium finish in his new vehicle.
Rob Swan, co-driven by Stephen Bell, kicked off this year's King of the Hill with confidence, expressing his fondness for the stage, which offers plenty of grip initially, but turns greasy and muddy later on. Despite a conservative start and a boost issue on the first run, Rob managed the 4th fastest time in the group. On his second pass, his confidence really shone through, improving his time by nearly 7 seconds to a 2:15.42, securing the 2nd fastest time in the group. Rob's final run was his best of the day, just 0.2 faster than his previous run, finishing 5th in the group and 2nd overall in the Rally2 Championship. A commendable performance from the Brit.
Josh Reed, along with co-driver Mark Jordan, entered the event riding high on the momentum of their recent victory in Round 2. With a strategic approach, Josh decided to prioritize caution during the initial run, especially given the mixed conditions of the stage, dry at the start but increasingly muddy and waterlogged towards the end. Acknowledging the challenging conditions, Josh opted for wet tyres for the first run. This choice proved to be a double-edged sword, as while it helped manage the slippery second half, it caused significant time losses on the dry sections. Josh would also have car trouble, as a boost hose leak had him down on power. However, this early gamble set the stage for a powerful comeback throughout the day. By the 4th run, Josh and Mark had fine-tuned their approach and delivered a blistering time of 2:14.85. This impressive performance secured them 4th place in the FIA R5 class and a commendable 1st overall in the Barbados Rally2 Championship, underscoring their hopes as title challengers. Reflecting on the event, Josh expressed satisfaction with his performance, but also recognized the potential for even faster times. His comments post-race served as a clear warning to the competition. He and Mark are not just participants, but serious challengers aiming for the top spot in Rally Barbados.
Enter non-competing championship driver Jeff Panton, co-driven by Mike Fennell Jr. The Jamaican duo provided an impressive performance from the day's opening stage. Commenting on the tricky stage conditions with standing water and mud, Jeff showed his skill once the helmet went on. He clocked the second fastest time in the group on his first run and would keep improving from there. Jeff's best time came on the final run with a 2:14.41, narrowly staying ahead of Josh Reed by 4/10 and securing the third podium spot in the FIA R5 class.
Mark Maloney, a non-championship driver for the Barbados Rally2 Championship, displayed his skill at the King of the Hill event. Known for his quick performances in sprint events, Mark methodically escalated his pace with each run, adeptly navigating the varying stage conditions. His concerted effort culminated in a formidable performance during the final run, where Mark recorded a stellar time of 2:13.98, narrowly behind his brother Stuart by just 0.5 of a second. This would strongly position Mark as a potential victor for the upcoming Rally Barbados.
Enter Stuart Maloney. Though not entered in the Barbados Rally2 Championship, Stuart would set the pace for the FIA R5 class. Setting the fastest time of the day with a 2:13.45, Stuart positioned himself second on the road for the upcoming BCIC Rally Barbados, showcasing his prowess and setting the stage for a thrilling main event. As we close out round 3 of the Barbados Rally2 Championship at King of the Hill, here's a look at the standings going into round 4 at BCIC Rally Barbados. Josh Reed currently leads the championship with 47 points, 5 points ahead of Kyle Gregg and Rob Swan, who are tied for second place. Roger Hill sits in third as Logan Watson has narrowed the gap, now in fourth, only 3 points behind. Andrew Malaloo sits in sixth, followed by Paul Horton, George Sherman and Adam Malaloo. A massive thank you to our sponsors, CIBC Caribbean and Ace H&B Hardware and Lumber. Be sure to stay locked into the Barbados Rally2 Championship on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube for more exciting content as we build into BCIC Rally Barbados from May 31st to June 2nd. We'll see you on the road.